Swallows the lie, you nasty asses. How the hell are ya? By clicking on this video, you have labeled yourself a certifiable pervert. I mean, come on, we all know why you are interested in this tentacle shotgun. As a Cephalon, I can scan your browser history and, not gonna lie fam, you are pretty gross. Anyway, the Phage is a beam shotgun, aka hentai gun. You can fetch this weapon from your clan dojo's biological lab or straight up buy the damn thing from the in-game market. But if you are not mastery rank 11 or above, then you are shit out of luck. Mention where the attributes about this STD dispenser are that it has stupid high status chance and innate viral damage. Viral damage is dog poo-poo, but the resulting status proc is pretty nice, since it will make half of enemies' health value simply disappear into thin air. More info on that in my how to damage videos. The Phage hentai beams have a reach of 25 meters and no damage fall off. Yes, you hear correctly, the Phage has absolutely zero damage drop off over distance, unlike most weapons in Warframe. Now then, let's get into the unique and funky ass trigger mechanic. Upon fire, your Phage will start off with its filaments spread out like the content in Warframe. When you hold the aim button however, your beams will narrow their spread and focus on a single point. This is the highest damage yielding method, by the way. Sure, you could also simply take aim until you reach a spread that you find comfortable. This can be effective against large but tight groups of low-level scum. One more thing you should know about the damage mechanics. The Phage does not deal its full damage up front but will rather start off at 70% of its max damage and ramp up to 100% full damage dealing. This ramp up takes less than a second on paper, but in game it feels more significant. Not that it matters much though. Alrighty then, let's talk about builds. Here is my build for general plebs. This build is intended for those of you who do not wish to commit to the Phage with the Riven. And yes, you could totally go with the 100% status chance build if you want to. But on this channel, I will never pass up to the opportunity to take a royal shit on the meta. If that offends you, then too bad. Go suck an egg. Now then, as mentioned, this is a non-meta build that works just fine. Sure, this will not be enough for super high levels, but it's plenty to fuck up everything on the star chart since the highest starting enemy levels are capped at 100. So unless you plan on taking this above and beyond, it will serve you well. Same goes for my anti-corpus build. Now if you are a true hentai fuckboy, then you might want to fetch yourself a Riven for this octopus shoddy. They should be pretty cheap since no one uses this weapon. My Riven build looks like this and performs decently against level 165 enemies. There you go. Now you're all set to use the Phage effectively well into the game. But this isn't even the final form. Now I do not usually do this, but in this case I will make an exception because it is simply too good to ignore. The Phage is one of those weapons that truly get crazy when using with the right Warframe. Any Warframe that can either debuff enemies or buff your damage output will be great. So the likes of Ember, Naja, Chroma, Hero and definitely Nova and a few others. However, given the nature of this weapon in particular, my absolute favorite Warframe to use it with is Mirage. If you use a Riven Phage with a decent Mirage build, then the words high-level enemies will lose their meaning entirely. But that is just me. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. It is time for my almighty Cephalon verdict. I, Cephalon Jizo, deem this Warframe item now like and subscribe to this shitty channel. And fuck off.